When cold polar air moves in over top of Lake Okanagan, a steam devil is produced, and it was really quite a mesmerizing sight. And in Red Deer, Alberta, when you are locked in the freezer, quite literally here, look what happens to the patio door. That ice buildup, wow, that's going to take a long time to thaw out. But you can have some fun with the cold. Of course, the water tosses have been coming into our newsroom, but I think now one of the big questions is, when will this extreme cold come to an end? Well, I'm going to answer that right now. You are watching the Weather Network. This is Weather AM. And yes, those water tosses, they have been looking just so beautiful across Alberta. Corey Robertson, thank you for helping us tell the weather story. You can see now, you don't have to just feel it, just how cold it has been across Alberta. And again, Sunday morning, the temperatures here, dangerous cold. Red Deer feels like minus 45. Same kind of story in Lethbridge, in high level, feeling like minus 51. Now, the winds will be quite light across Alberta today, but they will be gusting stronger within southern Saskatchewan and southern Manitoba. Some wind gusts could reach about 40 kilometers an hour, and you don't need much of a gust in order to really ramp up that wind chill when the cold air is just this intense. So this is what it's going to feel like this morning. Winnipeg minus 39, Regina minus 49. Some dangerous cold coming, and then we will also have some fresh snow coming your way across Manitoba as this system descends from the north across the south, generally about 5 to 10 centimeters. Now, when will this cold come to an end? That's the question. That's the question I want to answer right now. As we focus in on the cold polar air, Alberta, you really have been the focus. You have seen some of the coldest temperatures with this Arctic outbreak. But you can see the dark purples and pinks here, that cold starts to move to Ontario. And then look at this. It starts to dissipate now across the prairies and through much of the country. We see the cold Arctic air return back up towards the north, generally where we like to keep it, right? So as we focus in on some temperatures here, this takes us into next Friday. So getting into mid-January now, Lethbridge is still at minus 6, Winnipeg still at minus 17, so cold, but in my opinion, more manageable here. And then look at this, next Saturday, so a week from now, Lethbridge and Jasper, you're actually above the freezing mark. Minus 12 in Brandon, minus 7 in Regina. These are temperatures that are a little easier to deal with.